everyone, Yoooo I here, and today I'm going to be reading chapter 1125 of One Piece manga. Goodness me, we're already at 1125. That's insane. But we're coming off of a break week. We're back now. It's awesome. Let's just get right into this because it's so hot. If you hear some buzzing, it's my fan. It's so hot. Okay. The title is What Constitutes Death? Odin Castle's to be rebuilt, but Minatomo the carpenter is missing. Is that gonna be relevant? Okay, moving on. Oh, the notes. I'm so thankful for the various events in celebration of the One Piece Day, especially the One Piece emotion exhibit. It made me more motivated than ever. Congratulations to One Piece. I think I was only able to watch like day one, where they were talking about the best anime scenes, and when they did like the top one scene, I thought I was not gonna cry, but while watching the scene itself, I was like, ugh. And then people were crying after it too. Like, goodness me. Okay, chapter. What's next for the Marines still left standing? So we're still not going to Elbaf? Load the Seraphim as soon as they're charged. As for the weaponized sea beasts and Mark the Third. Pacifista. What? Oh, Rob Lucci-san, Kaku-san. Wait, where's Stussy-san? She dead? Killed in action? What? Kaku's face. There's something there. I really can't believe that Lucci is still the same person from before. I mean, he's probably stronger now, but like, I thought he would be more on our side instead of the government's. But I mean, Kaku has always been nice though, so. We obtained everything we set out for. What do they mean? With York, Punk Records, and the power station in hand, we have secured access to the Eternal Mother Flame. That result would have been more than adequate, but we had one critical hiccup. We're terribly sorry, sir. It is a disgrace that we failed to capture Jewelry Bonnie and the Straw Hat crew. Even with our Grand Buster Call fleet, the 9 of us vice admirals couldn't get the job done. Please give us leave to pursue them to Elbaf. Nah. I don't think that's it. No, forget Elbaf. The failure to which I refer is far more dire. Allowing Vegapunk's message to play was an unexpected disaster. Not to mention that Iron Giant surfacing to aid in the pirates' escape. It's ironic, really. Ooh, roughly 200 years ago. We're getting a small flashback, I guess. But Saint Saturn, we've already received orders to scrap it. I will take responsibility should this be uncovered. Now, do as I bid and study it thoroughly. Really? This is the future. I am certain it will ultimately prove to be a great asset to our military might. So it was Saturn, of course it was Saturn, who brought that there. I guess he studied it, but Vegapunk was able to take it. Thank you for the opportunity. It would have been a shame to junk such an exciting specimen. It remained dormant for 200 years, and yet it clearly moved to protect Straw Hat Luffy. Yeah, because he heard the drums of liberation. Saint Saturn, as a humble and loyal soldier of the government, I have one question weighing on my mind. You said allowing Vegapunk's message to get out was a failure. Does that imply there was some truth behind his remarks? Good job, this Doberman, right? Like this Vice Admiral? And Saturn just stared at him like, you got something to say, mister? But he's right. You said allowing Vegapunk's message to get out was a failure. Does that imply there was some truth behind his remark? Right? Like, why is it a failure that the world knew about this? Because he's saying the truth. Oh! Yo! Did he just kill a Vice Admiral? What the heck? What did he do? Just stared at him? Vice Admiral Doberman. We need a medic. Slap one of them awake. Vice Admiral. Puff, 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 puff. Inside the lab. Huh? What's happening? Sky clouds? Not good. They aren't stopping. Why is the cloud factory going haywire? It must be Edison, that damn fool. He couldn't just roll over and die in the Fabrio stratum, could he? Hey, bingo. Is that Edison? What does he mean, bingo? Damn it, I've been played. Oh! So, York, you're so dumb. I guess that's why you can't just let greed run your life, you know? Because greed is pretty dumb. Where's he? So she shot that thing, and so it dislodged Punk Records, because she's saying he's taken Punk Records. The Holy Land of Marijoa. What do you mean that dimwit Vegapunk? How can you call Vegapunk a dimwit? Like, that's hilarious. Dude. Can't be telling the truth. What is Akainu doing? He still hasn't done anything about Kuma's escape. Besides, the world sinking doesn't affect us. Okay, so these are the celestial dragons going crazy. Panicking. Because as we found out, these people don't know anything. Like, they're just living up here, pretending like they're gods. But they really don't know anything about the Void Century or, like, what really is the plan right now. They're just there, basically. And they're kind of just like us, who's, like, kept in the dark, you know? These people don't know anything. What is with these scraps, you buffoon of a chef? I ordered beef. Why did you serve me fish? I'm so terribly sorry, your worship. Our stocks have dwindled. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't have food. This is unheard of. Just shut the chef. Just because. These people are dumb. This food issue has gone too far. I not only missed a meal yesterday, I wasn't allowed any snacks. Unacceptable. Treated like a common street rat. Oh my gosh. Is there a famine? Will we starve? We must sentence whoever is responsible to death. Okay, you know what? They're not the same as us. These people are assholes. No, that's not enough. The negligent scum responsible should be tortured for their mismanagement. You people don't even do anything. You don't even, like, do anything for the society to prosper. Or, like, you don't even pay taxes. Come on. The Room of Authority. There's Figureland. Garling. Such a weird name. What do you think you're doing here? New orders have been bestowed upon me. New orders from whom? Are you saying, Garling? Emu? Tread lightly. You forget yourself. You forget yourself. The Vegapunk known as York shall henceforth be under my purview, as I was just named the new defense science. He says, as I was just named the new defense science warrior god. Are they getting rid of Saturn? Because that's Saturn, right? Saturn is the... Wait. He is a defense science god. Warrior god. Don't tell me. The world is heading for turmoil. An unprecedented level of rebellion is imminent. Let us work together to better the world, my fellow elders. They're gonna kill Saturn. Yo! 5 elder planets, Saint Figerland Garling, defense science warrior god. So... Wait. What does this mean? There's so many. Like, you know, we've kind of assumed that the elders have been there for 800 years and they're kind of like immortal, you know? But they can be changed. And a regular person or a regular celestial dragon can take the place. So does that mean these people are just regular celestial dragons who were given this position somehow and they can be like kicked out whenever? But Garling is so annoying though. Like just that attitude that he has. It's like off-putting. They're gonna kill Saturn. No, they're gonna kill Saturn. Saturn, work for us! Like, we could use your power somehow. Or, now that Garling is a part of the 5 elders, does that mean he gets the power? So, like, how does that work? Because they have similar powers, you know, like demon kind of things. Or... are they gonna kill Saturn, put like a fruit beside him so that his devil fruit would go to that fruit and then Garling gets to eat that fruit? But what if like you already have like a devil fruit? My brain. So many things. Okay, moving on. Egghead, the island of the future. Saint Saturn, sir. What? Can they just kill him remotely? What's happening to him? I think he's like puking blood now. He is! No! Like the thing's coming out of him. Where are those medics? Hurry, we need them. Saint Saturn. There's like, it looks like soul is coming out of him. There's Doll. What's going on? He's one of the world's overseers. We can't let anything happen to him. Well, not anymore. Is it some sort of disease? Saint Saturn, tell us, what should we do? Gosh. He's like dried out. No, it can't be. Gosh. He looks like a branch now. So maybe the power gets taken out of them and then given to the next person in line. But like, so does that mean it's not a devil fruit? Or if it's a devil fruit, how do they do that? Like, what other powers do they have? Like, if there's a power in One Piece, it has to be a devil fruit or hockey. But like, their fruit, no, I'm assuming it's a fruit now. But their powers are very fruit-like. Like mythical kind of fruit. What the? Everyone's shocked. Im-sama. Saturn, Joy Boy was behind that escape and you allowed it to happen. Moo. I just said that as moo, but like the way it was like moo, I was thinking of a cow now. Have mercy, how could I anticipate that power foiling us? But why is it Saturn's fault? How come the other elders don't? Is it because he's the one who was sent there physically? Like, it's not his fault. Like, who would have known? Like, oh my gosh, Im. This guy's crazy. Or this girl. Who knows? Imu-sama. Arch. Rattle. A skeleton. Yo, so many questions. It's like, was he just punished by Im I mean, it definitely is Im, but like, how did Imu do this? So he, like, Saturn just became like a skeleton, kind of like he was dried out and burned somehow, and he just landed as a skeleton. But my question is, was this just done to him? Like, the force or the power was applied to him, that's why he died like this? Or was he so old that now that his power was taken out of him, he just disintegrated and became a skeleton? I wonder if power was applied or power was taken out of him. I'm assuming taken. Maybe that power has some sort of immortality thing that gets applied to the person when they get the power. And then when it's taken, you just die right away because you're so old. Gosh. Like, what the heck? I was not expecting to see Saturn get killed. And the way Figureland, like Garling, was walking there to take the position, the way he said, like, I mean, we can't hear his voice, but just the attitude, man. Like, he was just sitting there and going like, I'm the new defense science warrior god. It almost feels like it was premeditated, you know, like it wasn't even surprising, or he wasn't shook. Like, it's almost like he expected it to happen. He was ready to do it. And how is it that Imu would directly talk to him about it? I assumed that Imu would just talk to the five elders. I mean, like, now that he is considered the part of the five elders, that makes sense. But still, like, my brain. Looks like we weren't able to move the Labostratum to... Oh, they're all still alive then. That traitor York got in the way. The signal reaches across the globe, so she'll still be able to connect. But that's better than handing her the whole thing on a silver platter, ain't it? They're all still alive. Until the day all of humanity can access our brain, we have to keep it safe. It'll probably be at least 500 years. I assume you could use a roaming cloud? You got it, but the whole world will reckon us Vegapunks are 6 feet under. So it ain't like we can leisurely tour the world now, right? True, and with no funds or resources, we can't keep inventing either. We'll just have to leave that to our partners. Oh, okay. Clasp. Nice. So, they took like parts of each other. How do we look? Absolutely bonkers. It's like Atlas's arm and what's his name? Shaka's bodies, Edison's head, right? That's so cute. I see you always admired my lovely proportions, huh? Shut up, you knucklehead. Let's toss York's spare parts out. Oh, they have spare parts. So they kind of just combined like parts of each other and built like one person. Good thinking. They're creepy. Witheria, come in. Witheria? Like the Witheria that we know? Anyone there? This here's Vegapunk. Vegapunk? Yeah! Hare-de-san! But I thought you were dead. Kamabaka Queen! You gonna see Dragon? Is he gonna say something, or is he just gonna go like dot 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 dot? Oh my, how grisly! What's gonna happen? Are we going to die? I don't want to die. No water's gonna kill me. I can swim. To put it bluntly, none of us knew these details. The Void Century covered up a massive war, and that culminated in ancient weapon tech. plunging the world 200 meters deeper into the ocean. This is Koala talking. Not only that, but the one who claims the One Piece will not only be crowned Pirate King, they'll likely get to wield that devastating power for themselves. We can't let that happen. So it feels like because they're saying if you become the Pirate King, you also get to use this power. And I'm assuming that this is the ancient weapon. And so I guess there's an ancient weapon at Laugh Tale? Where's Dragon? Is that Dragon? Wearing a cloak? The world will sink. This explains why the first celestial dragons chose to live on the red line. Yeah, it's the highest point on the planet. There's also Tequila Wolf, Vodka Wolf, Rum Wolf, and Bourbon Wolf. Oh, so there are 4 of them, probably for each blue. And they're all names of liquor. Is this why they've spent the last 700 years forcing slaves to build all those gigantic structures? I don't think like Tequila Wolf would be enough though. Like just the height of it. I don't think like if the world would sink, I feel like the bridges would sink too. All the pieces are falling into place. Karas. You took the words right out of my mouth. Mine too. Vegapunk. Among those who heed your warning, many will act out of self-interest, not peace. Whatever, Dragon. Just do something, man. Like, dude, we've been planning for so long. We want to see you in action. It's about time you move. We must hurry and achieve victory for our cause before the people of the world kill each other to secure habitable land. Yo, it's gonna be a fight over land now. Because they're gonna want to be on a high place because the world's gonna sink. And so, yeah, that's true. That's why there's gonna be a war. Because people are gonna be fighting over land. Those dum-dums. Like now, the mermaids are at a better place because they can swim. They have a spot under the ocean. An era of chaos dawns. Dang. I totally forgot. Because like 2 weeks ago, I was like really excited to go to Elbaf. And it was like, yeah, it's going to be a new chapter. It's going to be exciting. New things, new culture, new place, new people. But then I forgot that when we transition to the next island or the next arc, there's always something insane that happens, you know, kind of like we get to check in with the rest of the world to see what's happening. And I totally forgot that that's a part of One Piece, you know, the transition part of it. So I was like, I went into this chapter thinking that, oh my gosh, we're going to go to Elbaf, right? It's going to be fun. It's going to be new. But dang, Saturn killed. Figureland Garling is the new defense science warrior god in place of Saturn. Like, just thinking about how their powers work. How does Emu work? Like, apparently Emu can do things remotely, right? I mean, technically, the elders are also able to do that. They were able to spawn themselves into Egghead, right? But, and now we're going into, like, different parts of the world. We get to see Dragon. But, like, it's really frustrating whenever I see Dragon. It's like, he keeps talking about wanting to do something and to, like, hurry up the pace and all that. But he never does things. Like, seriously, man. Like, Dragon, your son has, like, done so much since, like, the beginning of One Piece. And, well, I mean, we probably just don't see it. But they've been doing, like, revolts everywhere. It's just that maybe I just don't understand Dragon as much as I should. Because we're not really given much information about him. But it would be nice if we can get a backstory finally. I feel like we're gonna get a backstory of Dragon and Akainu together that would be really interesting because I feel like they do have similarities, but their idea of peace and freedom, like, both are very different. And it would be nice to see, because I'm thinking that they used to be friends, probably best friends. That's why Akainu feels so betrayed and, like, hates everyone in his clan, because they used to be friends. You know, you can't really hate someone if you don't love them. And so I'm assuming that they used to be best friends, and it would be nice to find out more about that. Like, why did Dragon quit the Force? I mean, we can kind of assume why. Like, probably he didn't agree with what the Marines are thinking, but Akainu stayed, obviously. But, like, I'm really interested in Sakazuki right now because he hasn't really done anything for the past 2 years, and I believe he's getting frustrated. For someone who used to fight a lot, like, in the field, right? I'm really curious as to, like, what's he gonna do now? And after what happened in Egghead, because the stakes are getting really high. Like, it's insane that we saw Saturn die. Like, I still remember seeing Saturn, or, like, knowing his name when we got, like, the Oda box for him at the start of Egghead. And it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're getting the names of, like, the 5 elders. And now at the end of Egghead, he's dead. Like, it's really Final Saga. Gosh. Have to work hard, stay alive until One Piece ends. You know, like, this is way too good. There's no way I'm gonna miss this for the world. But I think that's all from me today. I'm gonna have to read this again with my sister so we can talk about it. But let me know if there's anything I missed. Let me know what you thought of this chapter down below. Like, if you have thoughts or whatever about this, like, share it. Sharing is caring. Like, I want to know too. But yo, this is just way too good. No break next week, right? Just gonna double check. And also the Vegapunks, where are they gonna go? Are they gonna follow us to Elbaf? I don't think so. They might go to Dragon. Or who else is there? No, I don't know. But they're going somewhere. Oh no, they're going to Witheria. That's right. An era of chaos dawns. Okay, it doesn't say break next week, so I'm assuming we're getting a chapter next week. So all good, all good. Thank you, TCB. Oh my gosh, that was good. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.